Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm gonna just jump right into it. Detractors cannot stop this movement. And I'm just addressing this, and I'm just being some realism to what's been going on. Because as people know, you got people been attacking not just me, but brothers like C Boogie, ARC, a few more people, anybody who's talking about like self-improvement, dating, things like that. I mean, I be seeing stuff about people going at dating coaches and all of that stuff. And let me let this dude get in here. And I'm like, and really, the thing is, whatever the case, whether somebody is talking about, body game, being the best version of anything, you always get that, some people who want to come at them, just like spew some straight up hate, maybe even do long hangouts on it, or go after people, or even dox people, because I heard C Boogie said they had doxed him. As an aside, please dox me, please. And be sure and report all your stuff. And I guarantee that's going to give me 1,000 extra subs. I guarantee you. Please dox me. Please. But whatever the case, you always got people going against it. But this shit is futile. I mean, seriously, it's futile. I mean, all this stuff, all the people talking and trying to go at people and saying this and that, being insulting, call themselves roasting somebody. Man, we're still here. We still here. We still doing our thing. There's even one particular one, well known for going at me, right? And I'll just say this. If he actually annoys me enough, I'm gonna put his real name out there. So, and he knows I got it. So, I'll leave it at that. But even then, what has it done? You got people trying to say, well, we're going to put them out of business. How? In fact, somebody said something about, somebody came back to me, said a particular person had come back to me about, some legal technicalities or something. So which statute can you use? What law can you use? What statute? Where is it? Is it a federal statute or is it a state statute? Like specific, like anybody should be able to look it up. Seriously. I mean, you get all this, or people thinking that they could say something and the person just gonna run and stop. Nah. Because the people in this movement ain't weak-minded like that. I mean, what you gonna do? Especially if you're just talking. Are you gonna get in their face about it and raise your hands to them? Okay, but even in a physical confrontation, even in a fight, there might be a physical fight, physical confrontation. There might be some bruises or something, but the person might make a video. One of us will make a video right after that. Say, damn, man, they trying to stop it, but this the video. This how you do. Or I had to break my foot off in this bitch's ass. Okay, then what? And even if you happen to win or jump, okay, then what? Because at some point, the police get involved. Then you'll be in a jail cell or something. So even then, that's like, what can you do? Even death. I'll say this for myself. If something happened to me or somebody was stupid enough to come at me, well, other than my family, like hunting that motherfucker and his family down, it wouldn't do anything. My information would still be out there. My information would still be out there. So how would you stop it? Even in death can't stop us. Because the information's already out. Once the video's done, that's out there. People shared it. Once the book's out there, people shared it. So how do you plan on stopping? You can't do nothing. All you can do is complain. But at the same time, we still going. It's like nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Because it hasn't. Because if it was something, Like when C-Book announced that self-improvement summit, I know some people wanted to shut that down, but did it? That shit sold out the first couple days. They had to get room for extra people. What has it stopped? I mean, can the detractors point to one thing they stopped? One thing. In fact, it ain't gonna happen on this YouTube space. Cause check it out, right? Y'all remember back in, it was like 2017, you had an organized group of black women who were going after some black male YouTubers. They had a list. I actually saw the list on Facebook. They had a list, and a lot of people, unfortunately, there was some black male YouTubers kind of shook by that list. I remember I did a specific video to address that issue. And I noticed after that shit kind of calmed down. I'm going to take credit for that. I'll put a link to that video in the description box. You know? You can't stop it. See, one thing about this whole space, first of all, if there were any legal issues against what we were doing or saying or whatever, YouTube would have shut us down. This YouTube space. They would have shut us down. Their general counsel would have shut us down easily. Because somebody would have presented it already. And the general counsel would be like yawning, be like, for those of you with a legal background, Federal Rules of Civil Procedure 12B6, failure to state a claim upon which relief can be granted. Oh yeah, somebody doxed me and asked me how I know that. So anyway, you know, it's nothing. It's nothing. And then there's actually, you know what? No, I take that back. There's only one thing that could possibly stop us. There is one thing. It's not a legal thing. It ain't physical violence. It's people actually getting the information and not winning with it. That hasn't happened. That's the only thing that could stop is if people like hear it and they like try it and apply it and they don't get any results. And the only way that would stop it is you start running out of customers. That's just customer service. Any business is customer service. If the customers don't like it, it goes out of business. It's that simple. But shit, every single day I get somebody hitting me up, whether directly, indirectly, sometimes in the comments say, hey, you know what, this information helped me out, you know, or, you know, especially I talk body game, right? Especially I talk body game. And, you know, had plenty of guys say, hey, you know what, I lost some weight. I'm noticing women checking me out more. Or, you know, sometimes they be like, hey, I feel better or something. You know, or some people just be like, hey, you know what, they already got a woman, but all of a sudden they notice that their health is better. And then, you know, of course, you get some people who might want to challenge that. I was like, well, I did 2 videos on that. And I provided the evidence. One was a video providing studies that had talked about it. It was listed in the description box. And another one, in fact, I ain't even gonna show y'all the video. I'm gonna show y'all the evidence. Hey, look in the description box. You're gonna see. I'm gonna provide that. Like I said, dox me and find out what my background is. See why I'm coming at it like that. All right, but the bottom line though is people won with it. If they weren't, they wouldn't be watching us. You know, my subs have steadily rise. I don't even ask for subs. My money I've gotten more money in the past few months than I ever did in life. Monthly. It keeps rising because that's how I track how much money I'm making. Did I beat the year before? I can't say, actually, I can't remember the last time my money might have dipped yearly. I gotta go back to like 2006. So I've been just making money with it. I'm speaking for myself, you know? So people, they winning with the information. Whoever's saying it, they doing stuff. They doing positive stuff. And even some of the people who, you know, the few people who actually watch my business thing, it's kind of funny. Everybody talking about money and stuff, but then y'all not hitting up the people hard. They actually talk about money. You know, my business channel, and let me shout out Glendon Cameron. If people cared about money, shoot, he should have more subs than anybody. Because this is an actual millionaire who shows he's a millionaire. Don't say he won, but shows it. But that's another conversation. But seriously, so what has the detractors stopped? Because quite frankly, a lot of people trying for some positive shit ain't listening to them, or even if they watch the detractors, they ain't laughing with them, they laughing at them. Women had to do something. But you know what? There was something else I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave that for later, man, because that'll really fuck with some heads. But my thing is this: all this back and forth online to me don't mean shit. I'm gonna put this out there. Any detractors, if y'all really got an issue, if you got an issue with what we're talking about, with what we're saying, right? Why don't we just have a debate? One group against the other, not online though, in person. I'm sure there's some event organizers who can create something. And just to keep the detractors safe, make sure we got some off-duty cops there for security. Seriously. And I'm dead serious on it. I'm dead serious. You got something to say, you got anything to say, don't hide behind an avatar or something. And I'll make sure like some mainstream press is there to cover it. I'll make sure of that. I'll just call around, do what I gotta do. I'll make sure of that. Seriously. I mean, because this back and forth and all that, man, that's some female ass shit. It really is. That's some female ass shit. Why don't we just sell it like men, face to face. Face to face. Fuck all that talking and shit. Do it like men. We just get in each other. We look each other in the eye and stuff. Hell, people talk about the so-called conscious community or hotels, but shoot, they used to debate right in front of each other all the damn time. They have events for that shit. Hell, one thing, Tommy Sotomayor, I give that to him. He actually went to one of them. He actually showed up. He actually backed up whatever he had to say. So just do the same thing. Seriously, because other than that, it's just a waste of time. It's just a waste of time just going all this stuff and thinking you're doing something. You're lying to yourself. You're looking at a pony. If you got a problem with somebody, when I came up, if you got a problem with somebody, you weren't respected if all you did was talk trash. Dudes would set it up so you had to look that person in the eye, and if necessary, y'all just fought it out. Y'all threw hands against each other. And they kept it peaceful. You had to fight straight up if somebody did that shit. Now, if y'all don't want to do that, well, shit, we do the next best thing. We get in front. We have a moderator, and we debate that shit. Come with your evidence. Come with whatever. Let people see you. A live thing. Come let people see you. Other than that, though, it's like, that's all really, you wouldn't win anyway, but shit. At least show you man enough to, like, defend what you got to say and your views in front of when you looking at the person you want to try to call yourself going in on. Look them in the eye. Now, fuck this shit. Now, I know some people going to make some video responses and all of that shit. Nah, fuck that shit, man. That's a problem now, man. You got too many men don't want to be men. If I got a problem with somebody, shit. That's why I don't say anything. Because I say I can't reach out and touch them. But seriously, man, we need to get off of that bullshit, man. We need to get off of it. It's like, it's pitiful, man. It's pitiful. If you got a problem, hey, show it. You want to shut me down and all that, well, okay. Stand in front of me. Stand in front of a group of people and explain point by point why what I say is wrong. Or there's a problem with it. It ain't going to happen. What I tell guys, get yourself in shape, which you should do for yourself any goddamn way. Develop some people skills so you can have a conversation with somebody. And best of all, just be a goddamn man. Instead of a little bitch out here. Seriously. And I say that too. I know some people going to get mad, but it don't mean nothing if you ain't in my face about it. So I don't mean that shit though. I'm serious. If somebody got some shit, I'll sign a contract saying I'll be there. I will sign a contract. If somebody got it, if there's somebody out there who want to promote something like that, hey, I'm there. Just let me know. Just let me know. Because that's how I saw stuff. That's why I say I don't get into these like panels and yelling back and forth and stuff. No, I gotta look somebody. If I got a problem with you, I want to look you in the eye. And you need to tell me. You need to look me in the eye. And if you scared to look me in the eye, you ain't a man. You are not a man. I got that for anybody who say, if you can't say what you got on your mind right to my face or any of our faces, you're not a man. It's just that simple. And there's no way you can spin it. There's no way you can lie about it. Everything. Like I said, have an event organizer, get some off-duty cops and make sure everything stay peaceful. And we'll just debate right there. We'll discuss it. Say what you got to say there. You know? Because other than that, it's like, what are you doing? You're not stopping anything. You haven't slowed down anything. Understand that. That's all I got for today.